In national news this morning, President Trump making headlines over the weekend. The president now says he's not joking about the possibility of running for a third term.
He also expressed his strongest criticism yet for Russia's president. NBC's Alice Barr goes over the latest.
President Trump returning to Washington for a busy week with his massive reciprocal tariff plan set to roll out on Wednesday against all trading partners.
You'd start with all countries.
Grabbing headlines first by not ruling out potentially seeking a constitutionally prohibited third term in office, telling NBC's Kristen Welker in an exclusive phone interview, quote, "I'm not joking," and that he thinks there would be methods to pursue it, later saying he's not looking at that.
We have a long way to go before we even think about it.
That as his billionaire advisor Elon Musk is raising legal questions for handing out million-dollar checks to two voters at a Wisconsin town hall where he campaigned for a conservative judge up for election tomorrow in the state's high-stakes Supreme Court race that could lead to redrawing Wisconsin's congressional maps.
Whichever party controls the House, it to a significant degree controls the country, which then steers the course of Western civilization.
Protesters lined up as Democrats accuse Musk, who's poured millions into the race, of trying to buy the seat, though the state Supreme Court chose not to intervene. From frustration in the streets to President Trump voicing anger with Russian President Vladimir Putin, telling NBC News in that phone interview that he was, quote, very angry and pissed off at Putin for criticizing the credibility of Ukrainian President Zelensky's leadership.
You're supposed to be making a deal with him, whether you like him or you don't like him.
President Trump now threatening extra tariffs on Russian oil. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
A federal judge has temporarily blocked the Trump administration from dismantling the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. In Friday's ruling, the judge ordered terminated workers as well as the agency's contracts to be reinstated. The ruling said the preliminary injunction will maintain the agency's existence until the court can rule on the merits of the case.
Workers will soon remove a historic southern magnolia tree that has graced the White House grounds since the 1800s. President Trump announced the tree planted by former President Andrew Jackson is in bad shape and has become a safety hazard. The tree is planted near the entrance to the White House. The president said workers will preserve the wood from the old tree, and it's possible it will be used for something else in the future. A new tree will be planted in its place.